Golly, man. I'm in such a good mood. What's up, everybody? I need to get some sort of a light. Wonder if this helps. I want to show you guys the stuff I got. They even got it labeled right here. Simon Says. That's so cool, man. Big shout out to Stick Jacket for sponsoring me and supporting me and just really taking a chance on me, because I mean, yeah, nobody really has sponsored me yet. They're the first sponsor of the channel, and I'm really excited to show off the stuff that they have, and I think it's really quality stuff, guys. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just really excited. They're a great company. The guys over there really know what the heck they're doing. Y'all can Google them. They're the original creators of the Braided Rod Company. They're the OGs, guys. Like, I don't know, y'all gotta respect that. I do. I know I do. Being able to say that you're the original creator of a company or of an idea, that's pretty cool, man. Like, that takes ingenuity, creativity, you know what I mean? Like, they've been known for a while now. Like, if you guys are familiar with Tackle Warehouse, you guys can find their braided rod covers on Tackle Warehouse. Literally, you can just search Stick Jacket on Tackle Warehouse. You can find them everywhere. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them like in so many different places. You can even find them in a lot of tackle shops like throughout the US. Yeah, man, big shout out to Stick Jacket. That's impressive, bro. They've been around for 17 years in ICAST. That's just in ICAST. They've been around for 20 years established, so that's crazy. I'm not just saying all this because I'm sponsored by them. I'm saying all this because they're my first sponsor, right? Like, they're the first people to actually take a chance on me and support me and say, hey, like I said, like, they like what I got going on and I like what they got going on, dude. This stuff seems so legit. I think whenever I open it up, I'm gonna be even more excited because I'm gonna throw some of these on my rods right here in the back, man. Let's do it. I'm doing it. Full send. That's a sharp knife, guys. Woo! Nice and easy. Easy does it. I don't want to cut in at anything that's under here. I don't really know what they put in here for me. Okay. Woo! Okay. Oh, snap, guys. This looks cool. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, this looks crazy, yo. Dang, bro. What? Yo. Guys, are y'all seeing this right now? Hold on. Oh, snap. Bro, they sent me some crazy stuff. Guys, yo, big shout out to Stick Jacket. Look at this. Look at this collage of gorgeous colors, man. Oh my, that pink one looks so cool, bro. That's bubblegum. Oh, on the money, bro. Yo, man, y'all go check them out. Stick Jacket knows what's up. Look at how they got your boy. Look at how they took care of me, man. Look at this. Guys, y'all gotta go show them some love, man. Go check them out. I kind of want to get into every single one of these. I'm literally about to open all of them up. I feel like I'm yelling, bro. I feel like I'm Billy Mazing this stuff right now because we got sponsored. For the first one up, we got the Stick Jacket Black Sapphire, bro. This is clean. All right, let's get right into it, guys. I'm not wasting no time. That's so clean, man. Just got Stick Jacket, nice, right there, clean. Got the whole tippet right there. Bro, this is too sleek. Really nice, sleek design. It's not like super big and wide, so it's not gonna catch a lot of wind whenever you're trying to carry a bunch of them. Bro, this is legit. This color right here is called Red Shad. It's got black and red. The other one, black and blue. This is black and red, so Red Shad. If y'all wanna pick up Red Shad. Pretty clean, guys. Oh, that's beautiful. Guys, I do see that they sent me some really cool looking stuff. Like, this is their Pro Series. I might open this one up just a tad bit early because I'm excited. It feels like insanely durable. Like, from the outside of the package, it looks really nice and clean. Like, yeah, I can see why it's a little bit of a step up. Really nice stuff. So they offer two different styles. I'll just show y'all real quick. I believe this is their black crappie, and I think this is carbon or tungsten. So this is their Pro Tungsten, and this is black crappie. Two very similar styles, but as you can see, the Pro Series just a step up. You know, like, it looks a little bit more durable, better quality. and the price difference is definitely like, it's not crazy. So if you do want to step up to this Pro Series, it's definitely worth it, is what I'm trying to get at. But Stick Jacket really knows what the heck's going on here, guys. 2 different styles there, and they also make spinning rod covers. I'm only doing the casting rod covers because that's just like what's on my brain immediately, but I'll definitely get into some of these spinning covers. Stick Jacket, it's just a fishing rod cover company, but they also make a bunch of other stuff like oh, here's something that this whole sheet explains it all. They got like a wacky rig tool, they got scales, they got rod covers, they got lassos for holding your piece together rods or multiple rods together. They got rod covers, especially if you have dogs like me, man. I got a puppy right here. I gotta be more careful with him. So like, that was the one thing I was super thankful for. They sent me these right here. So it's for like big plugs, Alabama rigs, big swim baits, and then I got some smaller ones right here. These are pretty legit, man. Like, these are gonna help me, especially like I said, man, I have a dog. He's the most important thing to me. That's my boy right there. That's my son. So yeah, I just want to be a little bit more careful, but yeah, it's really nice, guys. These rod covers are pretty sweet. I really like them. Here, let's open up one of these and then I'll get into the Pro Series. This is the black crappie one. Oh, that looks so cool. That legit looks like a black crappie, bro. It does. Like the patterning, that's pretty clean. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty difficult to do, guys. Whenever y'all think about this, one thing that they broke down for me, which I really appreciated, is each one of these is an individual strand of braid, right? So for them to design these, they have to weave and like create these in a way that the weave and pattern is a complete match to one another, and there's no mess ups or anything like that. It's 100%. I mean, it's 100% legit, dude. On this one, we're gonna do the Pro Series. So this is the Pro Series. This is their Pro Tungsten color. Wham! Oh, dude, this is, oh snap, guys. All right, if y'all could feel this, the Pro Series is amazing. Like, this feels like it could withstand hail and hurricanes. I'm telling you guys, this is legit. No, this is pretty durable stuff, guys. And beyond that, it feels really sleek. I'm not just doing this because I'm sponsored. I'm doing this because I'm feeling both of them. I'm telling you guys, the step up from the Pro Series might be the move, especially if you fish off a boat and you have one of those like rod coffins or rod chambers. I don't know what you're gonna call it, whatever, the spot where you put all your rods. Having something like this is gonna be amazing if you have multiple rods that you just line up down there. And if you're hitting some chop in the water, bro, this is gonna protect it. Like, guys, I can't explain. It just feels like it's made out of really nice braided material. Beyond the fact of the material, this is like amazing, and the sleek design, like I said, it's not going to catch wind like crazy, and it's also going to save you a lot of space in your rod locker, or it's going to save you a lot of space if you want to bundle a bunch together and kind of wrap them up. But this, if you have like rod wraps like this, you can just pretty much use these, and using these rod covers will save you a lot of space and allow you to pretty much just bundle a bunch more together, if you know what I mean. You'd be more efficient, you save a lot of space, makes things easier, makes it, like for me, I load all of my rods in and out of my Jeep. So yeah, if you have a bunch of rods without a rod cover, all the lines and baits and tips, they want to get caught up in each other and tangled, then you got to undo them. You lose time, you got to save time on the water. A few other colors I got in the Pro Series. There's a couple of them right here. This right here is Silver Dollar, and then this one right here is Pro Cobalt. Two really cool looking colors. It's like a blue and a gray. I actually really love this. And then this right here kind of looks almost like a pro version of the black crappie almost, which is really cool with me. I actually love that color. That was one of the colors I did ask for, and they sent it to me. Some of these things they did let me have a bit of a say-so in, so I'm really thankful for that as well, guys. Like I said, man, the people over there at Stick Jacket, they're amazing, guys. Like, they really work with me. They let me have some input, and that's pretty much all I could ask for, man. They're amazing people, guys. I really recommend checking them out. Really cool stuff, guys. Like I said, we got the two Pro covers. This is the Pro Cobalt and the Pro Silver Dollar. I'm about to throw these on a couple of my rod covers here, and we'll show y'all what they look like as well. Once I get everything all the way set up, I'm also going to give you guys a complete showing of every single rod cover on all of my rods. So that way you guys can maybe get an idea at home. If you're watching this, you can be like, dang, I really like how that sets up. I really like how that looks. Like, dude, I like that he's got the black and blue decked out. I want to do something kind of similar. They've got options, guys. You can make whatever you want happen. They've got a whole bunch of colors that will pretty much match every single rod you have. Like, it was not difficult for me to find every single color that I was like, okay, that could go with this, that could go with this, that could go with this. And like I said, they sent me a whole bunch of extra stuff that I'll get to show you guys as well. So big shout out to them. Silver Dollar, we'll bust him out too. Look at how easy that is, guys. One hand, like nothing. That's so nice, guys. I really like the sleek design of them. The Pro rod covers, like I said, they feel so durable. It's definitely worth stepping up to the Pro Series covers. The Pro Series is a step above like any other cover I've ever seen in terms of a braided rod cover. It just feels so durable. It feels nice and light. It doesn't feel like it's gonna catch too much air. Like, really nice sleek design, as well as, like I said, you can fit a whole bunch together, dude. It's the way to go. It's the way to go. And I really do like it on this one right here. I think that actually turned out perfect. I'm not sure if you guys can see the color kind of maintain all the way throughout, but it's got that nice kind of carbon fiber Silver Dollar. I like it. And like I said, guys, I'm just trying to show them all off real quick. Once I figure out the exact setup that I'm gonna have every single cover on, I'll show you guys that. This is one that I'm really excited to get into, guys. And also I want to show you guys the difference real quick. So this right here is their spinning rod covers, and this right here is their casting rod covers. Big difference, guys. Spinning rod, casting rod. When you look at the thickness of these are going to fit perfectly over your guides while also still having the sleekest, most tight fit design. And these right here are going to fit over your spinning rods. So it's going to fit perfectly over the bigger guide at the bottom that you have on a spinning rod. This right here has no problem going over it. So I'm going to break these out and show you all that as well. But let's just take a quick second to appreciate this color, guys. I've never seen a pink braided rod cover. This is so cool. Big shout out to them for sending these over. I'm a huge fan of this color. It's called Bubblegum. And I'm gonna show you guys how they go on each kind of rod and just show you all the perfect fit of them. Beautiful. So we got a black and pink little setup right here. I love this right here, guys. This is too clean. Tell me that's not legit. And this is what I wanted to mention, guys, right here. I'm gonna kind of take it slow for y'all, give y'all a quick breakdown. You see this guide here at the bottom? This is the biggest guide on a spinning rod. And what you wanna do is have something that can fit over that with ease, as opposed to one of these covers right here. Like this right here is a casting rod cover. It fits perfectly over these guides, right? So that's something you want to take note of, guys. If you have a spinning rod, make sure you pick up a spinning rod cover. If you have a casting rod, make sure you pick up a casting rod cover, because there's differences and it definitely matters, and it makes things way easier. Like, look at this. That's one hand that I'm able to slide things on and off simply because the size of the guide and the bottom here fit. They match. So that's something you want to make sure you have, and that's something I really appreciate from Stick Jacket, like them making sure to pay attention to detail, not just having one generic kind of rod cover. This right here is a funny one. I thought it was hilarious when they sent it to me. It's called Ditch Pickle. That name is so creative. That's hilarious, man. Ditch Pickle. But really cool looking color right here. It's just a black and green. I'm sure it's going to fit over any one of these rods that I want and look really nice and sleek. This right here is a spinning rod cover. Here's another spinning rod cover. This is in that neon green, which, dude, if you have a Guggen Squad spinning rod, a lot of people have a Guggen green spinning rod. I'm about to show y'all something. This right here is the move. Tell me this does not match perfect. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Just the all Guggen green. That's so legit, guys. I believe this is a spinning rod cover, all black. Really nice and sleek, bro. You gotta love that. And then they sent me a black casting rod cover, so that's also really nice of them, you know, just having the option and variable to throw a casting or spinning rod cover in black. Really appreciate that. But this is my favorite color right here in the world. You guys know this on the channel, we love purple. And they sent your boy the great casting rod cover. Guys, this is gonna go perfect over my skipping and pitching purple combo. I'm breaking this in right now. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, fishgasm. Guys, look at this. Purple, little PB&J craw, little sneak peek. Don't want to give away too much. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, all right, for real. Purple on purple on purple with the Daiwa Tachula SV TWS. Beautiful in that fast gear ratio. We got the purple St. Croix Mojo Bass. Guys, These setups are amazing. If y'all haven't checked out my full rod, reel, and line breakdown on the channel, feel free to head over to my full videos and see that. I'm giving y'all pretty much every single technique that I throw on all of my rods and reels and lines, all that good stuff, pretty much letting you guys know what you might want to pick up yourself. But let's keep moving on down the list. This is legit. All right, we're busting this one out. I don't want to bust it out too quick, but guys, if y'all don't know, this right here is their Patriot casting rod cover. This is legit, guys. 4th of July, y'all veterans out there, or people in the military, or just y'all, you know, those proud, everybody that's out there that's proud of the United States, guys. This right here is the cover for you. This is so legit. I know so many people down here in Texas that are gonna rock with this. Yeah, it's just that red, white, and blue. Let's bust it out. This is legit, guys. The good old Patriot. There's so much in here, guys. There's so much I'm gonna get into. I believe this is the red cover right here. Yeah, it's the neon red casting rod cover. Super legit. I know exactly what I'm throwing this one on. Oh, we just dropped some. Oh, that's clean, guys. The Lew's Laser SG1, red accents with the red accent on the Lew's Laser MG. And then we got the neon red casting cover. Come on, guys, that's way too clean. Red on red on red. They sent me 2 different reds and the black and red, which is red shad. So red shad, then they have a straight red, and then they have a neon red. Guys, I'm telling y'all, they have pretty much every color you could possibly want to fit your needs. I'm gonna burn through these real quick. We got the red. We got the Ditch Pickle Bayou Boogie lemon lime Sprite with a splash of water. This is legit, man. Super cool stuff. Simple blue casting rod cover. This is Honeyberry. Oh, this is clean. So these look similar, but they're not actually. Bayou Boogie and Honeyberry. Oh, that's so cool. This one has a bit more kind of like green turquoise-ish accents. This is a bit more blue, brightish yellow. Really cool looking stuff, but Honeyberry, Bayou Boogie. So cool, man. The names are pretty creative there as well. This looks nuts. Something Slippery. Holy cow. Guys, if y'all have ever seen like crazy colored ice cream, this looks like nuts. Oh, that's so cool, guys. Just a rainbow kind of style color. It's got red, yellow, blue, all sorts of different stuff. That looks awesome, guys. This right here, the Contusion color, is pretty sweet as well. This right here is, again, like I said, we have 2 different styles that we offer. So this is the spinning rod cover and the casting rod cover. The casting rod cover is obviously going to be a lot more thin, and then the spinning rod cover is going to be thicker, which is going to be able to kind of go over those big guides there at the bottom of your spinning rod. This right here is going to work better with micro guides and stuff like that. So, and it states on here it's up to 7.5 foot rods. So they'll tell you on the package everything you need to know. It'll tell you the color on the back here on the barcode, and it'll tell you what they have to offer and how it helps. So just for a quick rundown, I'm going to read that for you guys for anybody that doesn't have this or hasn't checked them out on the website already. Stick Jacket fishing rod covers are made of a tough polyethylene fiber, are virtually impervious to salt, and will not mold or mildew. The unique braided material behaves like a toy, the Chinese finger trap, gripping your fishing pole for snug protection against unwanted damage to line guides and rod tips. Stick Jackets expand to fit over larger line guides and rollers. Try them in your boat, rod locker, storage tubes, back of your truck, or walking down to the lake. A key thing why I'm glad I read this is it says back of your truck. That's the biggest thing, guys. I know so many anglers that just throw it in the back of their truck and they just huck it and whatever, who cares? It'll be fine. They come back, it's scraped up, the reel's scraped up, everything's messed up, and they don't care. I definitely recommend having one of these if you're throwing it in the back of your truck. I'm saving for a truck. Hopefully I can get one in the near future, guys. That's something I'm going to need for the channel. If we're going to be pulling around a John boat, if we're going to be pulling around some sort of a bigger yak rig, or really a boat, a trailer, a John boat, any of those, I'm going to need some sort of a better setup, so I'll have to get that figured out. Here on the back, guys, sorry I didn't get to this, the available models that they have is the casting and the spinning rod cover as well, but they also have an XL casting cover, a Big Game Magnum, a Big Game 6, and a Big Game 7. So they have a bunch of different sizes that can pretty much fit any of your saltwater rods, your freshwater rods, your catfishing rods, musky rods, inshore, all that good stuff, guys. It's pretty legit, guys. And beyond them fitting those saltwater rods, having a rod cover like this over your rod is actually going to help prevent like a lot of corrosion whenever you're by the beach or fishing saltwater, because it's exposed to the elements, and like when you're when you're by the beach, you can smell the salt water in the air, right? You smell the salt in the air. Well, that can actually cause corrosion in some of your equipment. So having a rod cover like this can help protect against like mold, mildew, salt water, all that good stuff. Obviously, I'm not saying it's 100% saltwater resistant or anything like that, but it will help. Like kind of keep things nice, clean, neat. They help kind of protect against dust as well. Like there's a lot of benefits, guys. There's no reason why you shouldn't. It's basically like insurance for your rod. You pay a few dollars and you basically just insured your rod forever, because the rod cover's not, I mean, what's gonna happen? A tornado's not gonna come through and blast it to smithereens, right? It's not going nowhere. You'll have it for a while and it'll protect your rod for a very affordable cost. Think about this. I have rods on this rod rack that cost $300. I have a rod on this rod rack that cost me like $300. Why would I not buy a rod cover for it? I would be doing myself a disservice. Anybody that owns a rod that's at least even over $100 should get a rod cover. But even if your rods aren't worth $100, it's still beneficial to have a rod cover. You'll have it forever. Let's say you're fishing with that rod and you have a rod cover on it, and that rod breaks on the biggest PB catfish you've ever caught in your life. You still keep the rod cover. The next rod you buy, you can throw the rod cover on it. Now let's say you start collecting a whole bunch of them and all of a sudden you don't need one, but your buddy Jimmy, every time he goes out, he wants to come over and he wants to bring his spinning rod and get it tangled up with all your rods. Give Jimmy a rod cover. You know what, like there's a lot of benefits to having these rod covers, guys. I definitely recommend having some sort of a rod cover, and I definitely recommend having these plug jackets right here. These are really legit. If you don't have one of these, if you have a dog and you go fishing all the time, you gotta have one of these, man. Plug jackets, it fits an 8-inch by a 4.5-inch bait. They're just like, if you're familiar with a lure wrap, that's exactly what this is. It goes all the way around your rod, line, bait, everything. Velcros, connects, closes. It keeps everything from moving around. It keeps it from hooking up against anything. If you have upholstery, carpet, if you have a dog in the car, if you have a dog on the boat, even, you could just have these on the deck of your boat with your rods lined up, or in your rod locker, and that way your baits don't get tangled up with your other baits. There's a lot of reasons to have these covers, guys. And again, it'll help prevent your baits from corrosion. Like if you're by the saltwater, if you're by the ocean, if you're by the beach, and you have these covers on your baits, then your baits are less likely to get exposed to that salt water or corrosion. There's a lot of benefits to having this stuff, guys, and it'll keep your stuff looking nice and new. And like I said, it's a one-time purchase. You don't have to keep paying for it. There's not a fishing rod insurance company. That does not exist, right? When you buy your rod, I think you can put insurance on it for a certain amount of time, maybe depending where you purchase the rod, or your rods do have some sort of a warranty coverage, but only for a certain period of time. Once that warranty's gone, it's gone. This is a permanent form of insurance, and it's the only form of insurance. You know what, guys? Let's do some quick research. How about this? Let's go to stickjacket.com. Immediately gets taken to the website because they are so credible. And let's go to their menu. Let's hit shop. All right, when we go to shop, their casting rod cover is $6.79. What is that with tax? Maybe like $7. All right, so just like we talked about, we have $250 rods. Why would we not get a cover for $7? $6.79 with tax is like $7. Why would we not? For $7, bro, I've spent $7 on a sandwich that I ate and didn't even like. You know what I mean? Or something like that. I spent $7 on a bait that I've casted and first cast broke off, or first cast snag and lost it. You don't cast these. You don't lose them. You don't snag them. You don't. They're actually snag-less. That's the whole point, is that they're supposed to prevent a snag from happening. These are legit, guys. The one thing I will say to be careful of is if you have treble hook baits tied on, just make sure that the sleeve isn't like hooked into the bait. But other than that, it's a really simple, easy thing to avoid, guys. It really just takes being a little bit of like awareness, and obviously when you're working around $250, $300 rods, it's probably in your best interest to be a little bit of aware of what's going on. So I've never had any issues with treble baits and these covers. I'm just letting y'all know in advance that it's something you might want to just be careful of, and whenever you're pulling the sleeve down, just don't pull it all the way down to the treble and you're good. And like I said, bro, these sizes fit perfect. They're a sweet spot. I'll actually probably bust one of these open for you guys and show y'all what I mean, like this right here. So like I said, guys, I'm gonna throw it on this 7-foot medium heavy. The rod tip here all the way to the point is all the way here, and it's actually stopping like a good 2 or 3 inches before my little hook keeper right here for whatever bait I have, or my bait keeper. That's something to note, guys. It's a perfect size to where you're not going to get your bait caught up, but it's just enough to where it covers your entire, every single guide, and then almost the entire blank going down. So you can take one of these little plug jackets, or even one of the bigger ones, I'm sure, if you wanted, but this seems like it'll probably fit just perfect. And you could cover your bait entirely and still throw your cover on, so you'll never even have that issue. Let's look at how much these are. Let's go to the website, guys. Let's do a little bit of research together. Guys, every single one of their covers, other than the Pro Series, is literally under $10. Their Pro Series is like 12 bucks, so it's $2 more for the upgrade. And like I said, guys, if you had one of these in your hands and you felt the Pro Series, they're really nice. Like, they feel like, dude, for $2, I would definitely recommend the upgrade. So for the plug jackets, they're $5.79 for these smaller ones. So it's only $6 for these smaller ones, even cheaper than the rod covers. And these right here for the bigger size are $7. So for $7, you could get yourself a big, you could get yourself a casting rod cover, and you can get yourself a big plug jacket. You have your crankbait rod covered. If you have a 7.6, it'll still fit on there. If you have a 7.3, it'll still fit on there. Actually, it'd probably fit better. This will probably fit better if you have a longer rod, like a 7.3 or a 7.6. Put your cover all the way on there, and then use this, which is typically what you're crankbaiting with, or a deep diving crankbait typically tends to be a bit of a longer rod, a bit more parabolic bend. So let me get my deep diving crankbait rod right here. All right, this is the deep diving crank rod, and let's take out that red stick jacket cover that I was glazing over earlier. Yeah, this one right here. Just the straight classic red, guys. They truly thought of everything. So guys, let me explain what AJ means and what I've understood. This gap right here allows you to have your rod cover on while still placing your stick jacket, or excuse me, your plug jacket. So you have your stick jacket on and your plug jacket covering your bait. How cool is that, guys? That's all the way to the tip. I'm pulling down on that as much as I can. I don't want to cause any damage to my rod tip or my guide, but that's literally me pulling it down as far as I can, and the plug jacket fits perfect. This right here is a 7.4, and that's what I crankbait with. It's my deep diving crankbait rod. It's definitely something to have, guys. Like, if you care about your pets, if you have a lot of like rambunctious kids too, for y'all adults out there, y'all parents, if y'all have kids and they're just like running around the place all the time, you don't want a treble hook in the foot. I promise you, I've taken a treble hook to the knee. I've taken one and it's past the barb, and the angle was weird. Like, there was no cutting it out. I had to shove it through out the other end and then cut the barb and then pull it out like a legit arrow through the knee. I'm talking. It was bad. No one really should have to experience that. So take the necessary precautions, guys, to be careful when you're fishing, guys. You're dealing with stuff that's real sharp, especially nowadays, guys. A lot of these baits, they come with some sticky, wicked sharp hooks. Definitely recommend having some rod covers. They have specific ice rod covers that you could purchase, but because they're braided rod covers, you could probably fold them in if you needed to, like so. See how I'm just rolling it in on itself, making it smaller, and then I could really make it whatever size I wanted. So if it was like a really short rod, for example, I'll grab that tiny guy again. This is my panfish slash trout slash creek little river system kind of combo. It's just a 5.6 light. I'm going to take that one that I just shortened right in front of you, and it's going to take some jimmying to get it through, but I'm sure I can, like so. And once you did it for a while, I'm sure it would hold its shape. But you see how I kind of just bundled it up, and now it fits a lot better on this rod. You can do this. You can also pick up their micro-sized ice fishing rod covers, whatever you personally recommend. If you want to have some sort of a cover for a dual purpose, hey, go for it. Oh, here's a color I didn't show off. This is called Twisted Craw. My apologies, guys. This is such a cool color. Twisted Craw. It's like a Christmas tree. It's got green and it's got red. The two colors that you would find on a craw, right? You'd find a mottled kind of green looking crayfish, or you'd find a red kind of looking crawfish, whatever you like calling it. Really cool looking stuff here, guys. Twisted Craw. Definitely recommend you guys go check this out. It looks like it might have a bit of brown in it as well. Yeah, brown, black, red, and green. Dude, this is so cool. It's all the colors that you would literally find on a crawfish. It looks like a Christmas tree though. Dude, I love this color. I might have to solely use this cover during Christmas. That's it. During Christmas. I don't know, man. It's too cool. There's only good things I can say. And once I really get to work with this stuff and use it outdoors, in my build, in my kayak, pretty much everywhere I take them, I think I'm really gonna get to experience the true potential of this stuff. So y'all definitely go check them out. They gave us 6 covers right here, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 stick jacket, plug jacket covers, excuse me, and 6 of their smaller size. Big shout out to them for that. I'm sure I'm gonna use every single one of them, and yeah, I'm gonna use them on A-rigs, I'm gonna use them on big swim baits, I'm gonna use them on glide baits, I'm gonna use them on deep diving crankbaits, I'm gonna use them on my big flutter spoons. Man, I got some flutter spoons that are huge, but for example, look at this. River to Sea S-Waver. That's a perfect size. I mean, that fits perfectly. So if you have a River to Sea S-Waver, I believe this is a 168 size. Yes, a S-Waver 168. It'll fit inside of this plug jacket right here. If you have big swim baits, glide baits, all that good stuff, they will fit. I definitely recommend having one of these or a few of these. I have 6 and 6. I'm very thankful for that. You could also pick up 6 and 6. It's really dependent on how many rods you have. I legit have 16 to 17 rods in my lineup. I figured I wouldn't use more than 12 at a time, so this should definitely hit the spot for me. I know Bentley's like, dude, this stuff is starting to leak over into my side. He's getting irritated with me. Lastly, inside of the box, the final thing I want to show off is they sent me a whole bunch of these really cool stickers, man. These are hilarious. We've got Tame the Tangle. And he's all caught up in his rods and his line and his bait and the hooks, and the fish is holding him by the mouth. This guy's name is Rodney. His name is Rodney on the t-shirt. So I guess we got Rodney again here, getting lifted by, I think this looks like a muskie maybe. And then just the simple classic logo, which I'm actually a huge fan of this. This actually might be my favorite sticker out of the lineup, which I know it's kind of crazy, but I'm a simple guy, all right? They used to call me Simple Simon. No, they didn't used to call me that, but it's nice, it's classic, it's simple, it's got the logo. It looks like it's a little frog on a rock or a frog on a log. I think it's a rock. A little frog guy. And it's the original stick jacket. I love this right here. I think this is the coolest little sticker of the bunch. I'll definitely be throwing this somewhere that I can just kind of stare at every day and look at. But I love this little frog guy. He's so cute. Like, hi, look at me. I'm ready to hop off this little rock. He's really cool, man. I don't know why that just looks so cool to me. Definitely the coolest combo, but my favorite color is still the grape. But this bubblegum one really knocks it out of the park, guys. I've never seen a pink colored rod cover. Oh, that's too clean. That's too clean. Cosmo and Wanda. Mr. Watermelon. All right, I'm gonna give y'all the full walkthrough here. I'm gonna show y'all every single rod cover that I've thrown on all these rods right here. The spinning pink one is for my saltwater pen combo, which is a 3-piece rod. I'm sure y'all will see this one pretty soon. At some point, I do plan on going back to the beach before summer ends, so I'll make sure you guys get to see this one in full live action. All right, let's give y'all a quick walkthrough. Holy cow, it just looks like a jargon mess, but the thing is it's not a mess, because all these rods would be tangled up if it was, and they're not. I can legitimately take and remove and do whatever I want with these rods and have no problems at all. So for the swim bait rod, I got this blue cover. It's just a blue casting cover. For my smaller size swim bait and deep diving crankbaits, I got a neon red cover. And for my Duckett Silverado flipping and pitching and topwater frogging / big walking baits, all that good stuff, this is that Pro Series color, Silver Dollar, on the 7.3 medium heavy, just a straight black. Nothing too crazy, this is the full blackout combo. On this guy, I threw the Pro Series. I think this right here was Cobalt. I'm not exactly sure if I'm a fan of this color combination. I love the Pro Series rods, but the color combination might not just be it for me. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting 2 of these purple ones, but I might throw Contusion on there because I saw purple on him. So we'll see if we end up doing that. I got the black and blue combo right here, set up with the black sapphire rod cover. This right here, as we mentioned earlier, is Red Shad. Amazing colors over at Stick Jacket. Then we got right here Black Crappie, awesome looking color right there on the carbon fibered DC. And then we got the Pro Series right here. I believe this was Tungsten, but I'm not exactly sure. I've went through so many of these rod covers now,
kind of all starting to melt together. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of that grape right there on the jigging rod. And then we got Ditch Pickle on the Shimano Symmetry spinning combo. Got the Neon Green on the Guggen Green Series spinning rods. The pink casting rod cover on my 6.6 medium. I've got the black cover on my 6-foot medium light. And then I've got the red cover on my pond hopping panfish creek trout combo, which is this right here. Also take this bad boy to the river, but got them all redded out. The red Shakespeare, the red cherry wood, and then the red rod cover. So that's way too clean, guys. And like I said, I'm gonna definitely probably change things around from time to time. I'm sure y'all will see that on the channel, but this is it for the most part. This is the setup. So the next time I go fishing, I will be, covered, literally, pun intended. But I'm gonna end up probably putting all my covers off and I hang them right here. If y'all haven't seen the entire setup video of me building my dream man cave with this bait wall and the rod holders, the rod cover holders, and my baits and all that stuff over here as well, some bait bags and all that good stuff. If y'all haven't seen that video, I highly recommend y'all go check that out. It'll teach y'all how to be able to do everything just like this. And beyond that, it'll kind of give y'all a backstory and an understanding of what every single rod is, and then how I got to this point, I guess. But yeah, it'll also show you where I hang up all my rod covers. So really cool looking stuff, guys. If anybody has any questions or comments or anything like that, feel free to leave any comments here, all that good stuff, and I'll get back to you guys. Y'all know how I am. Thank you guys for tuning into this one again. It's been a lot of fun. I'm excited to show you guys a lot of this stuff, like actually using it when I'm going out and you know, exploring, adventuring, beating up my rods and reels and all that good stuff. So it'll be a great time to actually show you guys how I use this stuff out on the water in person and the true functionality of it. And beyond that, I'll make some shorts for you guys as well to check out, which I know you guys love those. So thank you guys for watching again, man. I really appreciate y'all being here. Big shout out to Stick Jacket. Yeah, really huge shout out to them, and huge shout out to the audience that's able to make this happen, guys. Without you guys checking in with me, tuning in every day, watching my videos, leaving those likes, leaving those positive comments, and interacting with me, really, that's what's making this happen, guys. So thank you guys for being here again. I appreciate y'all for watching, and stay cool and happy fishing, guys. Y'all know how we are.